It's time to listen up, people. Luke chapter 10, the parable of the Good Samaritan, a great teaching that Jesus gave to help us understand the call to love our neighbors and to answer that question, who is your neighbor? Right? Who's your neighbor? Everybody. Right? In the parable of the Good Samaritan, it's shocking. So many shocking things take place there. And ultimately what you and I see, what Jesus is teaching, is you need to love. Because you're going to be loved. And will you love? Love your neighbor. Take risks for your neighbor. Right? Even when they hate you, bless them. Pray for them. Right? Love your neighbor. And so there's religious leaders that pass by this individual that is beaten down. Right? They make excuses why they couldn't help, why they couldn't love their neighbor. And then all of a sudden the Samaritan, who clearly isn't loved by this person and knows they're not loved by this person, they love that person despite of the ridicule that they've taken throughout their lives. Right? They take care of them. They go the extra means. They have mercy on them. They have kindness on them. Right? And so the question that Jesus makes us ask ourselves is, will I be kind when the next opportunity comes? Right? No more excuses. The Good Samaritan didn't have excuses. And so the question is, what's your excuse? What's your real excuse? Why are you refusing to be kind to your neighbor who is clearly in need? God's going to give us opportunities. He gives us opportunities every day to be the Good Samaritan. He gives us opportunities every day to love our neighbors. Right? And so don't forget, your neighbors aren't just strangers, and we need to love strangers. Your neighbors are also those closest in your family. Right? Everybody is our neighbor. And so today I want to encourage you, see that neighbor and love that neighbor. Be kind to that neighbor. Listen in, lean in to our great teacher, Jesus, as he seeks to teach us how to love our neighbors and exactly who our neighbor is. The greatest commandment, love God. Second is just like it because it lives us out. Right? Love your neighbor. Today, let's do some loving for our neighbors. Look forward to seeing you in weekend worship as we unpack this parable even more.